Hello, hello. Welcome back to Death Stranding 2. And, I said we were going to do the mission. I want to take a quick moment to look at our corpus, because I feel like we've gained a lot of more info. So, yeah, order of last updated. Yeah, honestly, the story stuff is whatever. Rifle. Cool. Chiral anti-grav device that can attach to backpack, increase Sam's overall carry capacity. Smoke grenade. A rifle designed for precise long-range sharpshooting. Its reduced weight allows it to be transported as a compact piece of cargo, making it much easier to take on the go as you change sniping positions during a firefight. It is loaded with tranquilizer rounds that non-lethally neutralize human targets. The rifle accurately zooms up to 100 meters, after which point projectiles will be pulled down by gravity. That's actually good to know the range. Hold your breath to steady your aim. Lone Wolf Commander. In an attempt to defend itself from those who oppressed its mission to rebuild Australia, the government established a private army. At its head stood the Lone Commander, a supremely talented sniper, and the Lone Commander fought alongside Old Oz and others to rebuild the Australian nation after the Death Stranding. But along the way, he realized the very people he was fighting were his fellow Australians. How had they become so divided? Why had they allowed the Death Stranding to split their country apart? Regretting his part in the fighting, the Lone Commander cast aside his weapons, and has lived a hermit-like existence in a shelter ever since. The Bola gun, spare ammo capacity, cool. Armor plating, yup. Gazers, hunters, catchers. Very cool. Hunters, catchers, yeah, okay. Watchers. Gazers cannot be seen or sensed by ordinary people, and they are unable to see living people themselves. Watchers, however, are able to see humans and be seen by them. Oh. It is not clear what causes Watchers to first appear. So I wonder, maybe the other ones can't see because natural light doesn't reflect off of them, resulting in this natural blindness. But because natural light can hit the Watchers, both people can see them and they can see people. But some believe it's not clear what caused Watchers to first appear, but some believe the variants have developed as a result of evolution, BTs adapting to their environment, resulting in different forms of behavior. If this theory is correct, it suggests that even the dead are constantly adapting and evolving, developing a development that would fundamentally alter our understanding of what it means to be alive or dead. Suborders, yeah. Main orders, Old Oz. In the aftermath of the Death Stranding, many survivors in Australia wanted to rebuild the nation, just as in the USA. Those who had been involved in the pre-Stranding politics assumed the role of an interim government in order to lead the rebuilding effort, but they have not yet realized their dream. At some point, the group became known as the government, and Old Oz became their leader. Before long, however, he was struck down by a case of chiral contamination, causing him to frequently hallucinate that he is living in the rebuilt Australia. Waking from these hallucinations and realizing that he is still in the desolate wasteland of the post-Stranding Australia is a source of regular and profound anguish for him. So, chiral contamination, rather than giving the normal visions of an apocalyptic world, is giving him visions of a rebuilt Australia. Interesting. Despite this, Old Oz is desperate to overcome the contamination and intends to devote the rest of his life to fulfilling his dream of rebuilding the country. Okay. Ape has enhancements. These enhancements increase the chiral. Okay. Chiral contamination. Gate quakes. Okay, yeah, nothing new here. Changing threats of enemy bases. Shooting enemies from a distance. Dollman cam. Be kind enough to not throw him at any walls. He's on your side, remember? Breakable cargo, headshots, motion scanner, Sam's connection levels, avoiding detection of watchers. Yeah, nothing new here. Alright, cool. Just wanted to catch up on all of our ODRAC info we've been gathering. I can't look at the Mexico map, you bastard. Alright. I like how logically thought out the interior seems to be. But I do wonder what all the extra space on the sides is actually... It's probably stuff to keep the engines working well. Let's let Sam sleep until the evening, so that we can set off on this mission in the dark of night. Yeah, what is that tattoo on Sam's arm? Was that always there and I just never noticed it, or is it new? Alright. What's up, Dahlman?
Good morning, Sam. An advance expedition sent by APAC came to the Australian continent ahead of us. They constructed various facilities and laid the groundwork for chiral network expansion, meaning that all you need to do is travel to these facilities and connect your Cupid to put them on the grid. We aren't the only members of Drawbridge, so you know. We have associates who've already established themselves on the ground.
Cool.
I expect you'll run into them from time to time. I don't really have anything else to say right now.
Alright, got it, bud. Alright, let's go to the surface. Oh, I love the little wave. Soulman's a homie. I like him. A lot of people like to criticize the shit out of Kojima's naming schemes. I thought I said to sleep till evening. Okay, yeah, the sun's about to set. But I will make one comment. How many fucking times have you engaged with a piece of media where the main character, or a character was named after a foreign word? Like, it happens all the time. You're like, oh, I am... Yeah, like, I can't think of an example off the top of my head because I'm really bad with that, but like, you know, a villain being named Regret in Russian, or a character being named, you know, like, the Great Bandit, but in Spanish. It happens all the fucking time. Like, that's just what he's doing here. It's just, it jumps out to us more because it's in our native tongue. So, like, I don't think it's too stupid what he's doing here. Do you want to go grab a vehicle, actually, thinking about it? Yeah, let's go grab one of these vehicles and drive it over to the area. Oh, is there not a vehicle here? Hey, come back, please. I need to summon a vehicle. Five people on board. I wonder if that number's gonna change over time. Yee. Now let's modify the design a little bit real quick. Oh, we got Magellan and Drawbridge's logos. Yeah, and we're gonna throw on the Drawbridge's logo. Oops. I wanted to give it armor plating as well. bum. Real quick. Save that design. Yep. There we go. I love it. It's got the little bunny ears. Alright. Use vehicle. Let's go! Let's leave the light off so that we don't draw too much attention. Oh, hang on. We gotta actually pick up the mission. Don't want to go there without actually having the mission tracked. That'd be pointless. Alright, ready for the mission, sir. Next destination is the Western Environmental Observatory, which has been surrounded by armed groups known as the Brigands. Eliminate the Brigands from the area and connect the observatory to the chiral network. Alright. Ooh, point of interest. Western Environmental Observatory garbage dump. The Brigands base nearby seems to be using this spot as a dumping ground for spare stolen equipment. At the moment, large quantity of cargo is scattered here. Alright. Recover 5 discarded old Oz diaries. The diaries which I wrote down all my thoughts about rebuilding Australia were stolen by the Brigands. Those Philistines had no idea what they were looking at, so they threw them away. They are an important historical record. I hope someone can fetch them for me. I'll get them on my way back. Western Environmental Observatory. A giant solar panel buried in the sand. Climbing on top of it should provide a good view of the surrounding facility. Good to know. Eastern area. The sand dunes dotted. Which a few rocks can be used for cover. And they keep an eye on it from their watchtower. Of course, that's their camp. A depression under the gaze of the nearby facility, filled with tall grass and squat rocks. Okay. So I think... Now let's... set that up as our potential path. What's new here? Oh, right, the new patch I unlocked for being a good boy. A good old boy. Alright. Let's go. I'm all loaded up with everything I would want, right? That's actually... Oh, I won't be able to use the PCC on off-terrain area anyway. So, yeah, there'd be no point in bringing one of those with me.
Thank you.
Alright, see ya, Oz. I love your Reddit reads videos. Or Reddit reading videos. Alright. Okay. God, I love the visual design of this game. The map is very small, honestly. Like, it feels smaller than the main map of the last game, which is weird. Because, like, crossing all this does not feel like it takes that long. That's a neat area. Hang on, so... Where's the island research facility that they mentioned? I'm just curious. Is that it? Or is it over here in the crater somewhere? I don't know. Do-do-do.
Sam, look. There are wild animals nearby.
What?
Creatures are rare and precious. Friends to be protected.
And I just ran one over. I didn't even see them. Ah, shit. I would have needed to bring a ladder, huh? So we can't use that one.
Just a bit further now.
All right. Ready to go for a ride, Dahlman? This is great. I love Dahlman. Got a post box there. Alright.
Reconnaissance complete.
We gotta do another throw at a lower angle.
All right, I'm coming in. And we're back.
What's those low angle views?
On my way back.
I love him.
Reporting in.
God, Dahlman, you're great. Alright. Thought there might be one more in this area. It looked like it earlier.
Let's catch up.
Ooh, okay. There's some more in the back.
Reconnaissance complete.
Come on. Shit. God, the tranks are not working as good as I thought they would. Oh, Jesus. Okay. That's why we brought the vehicle. Give him the good old run around. they'll start to lose a little bit of track of me. He still knows kind of where I am. Oh, that's a highway builder. There's highways still. Hell yeah. Alright, Dahlman. I'm gonna need your skill.
How'd I do, Sam?
Good, very good,
And
pal.
we're back.
Get on here. Dip out. Here we go. Stay on the move. And try and remember what the actual fucking button layout is. God damn. Let them run in the direction they're running in. Gotcha, bastards. Haha. Ah, he moved. Oh, Jesus.
Did you just drop some cargo, Sam?
No, come on. Shit, fuck, I'm misremembering buttons. Alright, over to the motorcycle. Wrong button again. Let's put away some things on here long term to keep them safe. There we go. Let's let them lose track of where I am again. And get right back up to our original sniper nest. Okay. Let him come to me. We'll snipe out his friends meanwhile. With one bullet to spare. Oh, oh, fuck. Alright. They would have dropped some cargo around, yeah. Let's go get some of that shit. First of all, what's all that on the ground over there? Oh, that's the things he wanted me to grab. I'll grab those on the way out. Or, you know, no, let's grab them right now while we're right by them. No, we'll grab them on the way back, actually. Alright, what do you got here? Bum. Oh, Jesus. Fires rubber bullets. Ooh, I like that. Place on backpack. Alright, so the Tri-Cruiser is full. Keep that in mind now. Do. Shit, fuck. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stupid rocks. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Just swerve around a little bit. Grab some more of the shit that's lying around. I'm enjoying this. Being able to loot while on the back of the motorcycle is very fun. Oops. Ooh. Something right there. Some metals. Nice. Give me that. Oh, can't. Hang on. Let's, Oh, yeah, let's go do this bit. Because I'll be able to scrap a good chunk of what I have right here. Hey there. Let's deliver the reports. Carol contaminated soil. And... yeah, and liberate the place. Good times. Good times being had.
You a porter? Those brigands, are they all gone?
I did not realize there was people stuck behind them.
I was beginning to think I was done for. Give me a moment to confirm the order details.
Nice.
You put on a clinic out there. Well done.
You-
We'd already written this off as lost. You've made everyone's day bringing it in.
You're welcome.
You seem like a porter we can rely on.
I'd like to think I am.
Use your Cupid to get us online.
Gotcha, gotcha. Oops. Didn't mean to skip that. I should have worn the gray stuff since I was attacking them at night, in hindsight. little bit more of a stretch up. Looks like a fucking beetle. Peter Gates. I wonder if he studies the gates. Ooh, nice. Battle skeleton, that's new. An active skeleton designed for combat. Uses batteries to increase movement speed when boosting, and to reduce damage from incoming projectiles by means of an electromagnetic shield fitted to the waist. Ooh, also increases cargo capacity, allowing you to carry additional 60 pounds. Cool. And a grenade pistol. Okay. Jesus. MP grenade. Cool. And more from them.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Nice. APAS enhancement automatically centers the reticle on enemies within range. Cool. Makes it harder for Sam to lose his balance when a skeleton is equipped. Yeah, you know, in the near future, I'm gonna have a skeleton pretty much 24/7.
Online at long last. This ought to do wonders for our ability to monitor chiralium levels by the plate gate, as well as keep an eye on the tar currents. More accurate data will definitely make travel safer for you and your friends aboard the DHV Magellan, too. Ever since the plate gate appeared, we've been seeing increasingly dramatic anomalies all throughout the Australian continent.
It's almost like what we're doing is a bad
The
thing.
UCA's connection to the chiral network destabilized all areas with our coverage. But what's done is done, though.
Or maybe it's
Our best bet is
destabilizing
to follow
fucking
suit and
everything.
Connect Australia too. It may also serve you to know that there are 4 environmental observatories, including this one. If you can bring them all onto the network, we're confident we'll be able to calculate where and when the next plate gate will appear.
Cool.
Anyway, you should already have access to the data we designated for you. Now, if we could only manage to get that old road patched up and usable.
What kind of data was provided?
Well, there's our schematic for an MP shell variant grenade.
Oh, just
MP
explain
shells
this.
explode. And while it, we've also, while it's up, it's small, natural. Our last, like this.
Okay, yep.
However,
Thank you.
It'll
I understand. I just read it all. I understand how the roads work, so yeah, let's go on ahead.
We can't thank you enough, Sam. Before you go, you've been getting a lot of praise for all your hard work. And in recognition of this, it seems you've been officially cleared to take on standard orders.
Cool.
Between the harsh conditions and the violent outlaws, there are fewer and fewer folks willing to serve as porters these days. But there's no shortage of people who need help. So I encourage you to take a look if you're interested. You can review the available requests by bringing up the list via your ring terminal. You'll find a new sub-order too. We need someone to restore the mine. Bet you could benefit from having it operational as well. Anyway, thanks again for going above and beyond. Best wishes and safe travels to you, my friend.
That's some good work, Sam. The DHV Magellan's parked not too far from your position. You'll be able to pick up your next order on the ship. But before that, you should head back to your room and rest up. I imagine you're both pretty tired. You and Dolman.
I did throw him around a lot.
Order completed. Well done.
Alright, let's see here. Standard orders. Yep, okay. Store. Smoke Hill Mine. Okay, we'll look into those in a bit. Let's look at our stuff we have on us right now. Yeah, I'm gonna... Sorry, I'm just thinking. Let's go back to the ship and drop off all this stuff we grabbed. Do it and drop it off there, you know. Be of more use to us on board there. Hey. Ba-ba-ba.
How about you? I'm exhausted. Perhaps we could take a break?
In a moment. I want to do a little bit of back and forth first. Recycle. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, and everything else will just keep on us. Alright. Private locker. Let's put this away. Put this away. Put away those blood bags. It'll be good to have a couple sitting in storage for later. What do I have on? I forgot that I had things on it. Place all of that in the private locker. Throw that all on our back for a moment. Go back to recycling things. Recycle those. Hang that on my tool rack instead. Alright, now let's go grab some more stuff since we're parked up right here. Ba-ba-bum. Come on. Grab this. Yeah. So wait, why can't I just put packages onto the ship? Then go to the location not carrying packages that are in the network. And I think I just immediately found a way to hack the system that the game didn't think about. I can just load packages onto the ship and then let the ship transport them to me. Like, in areas that are on network that it can warp to. I don't know how the game's gonna stop me from just doing that. I'm really curious to see how the fuck it plans to prevent that shit, you know? Like, that feels like an oversight. Oh! Old road is back. I think that's the first time I'm actually seeing a road that wasn't built by me. In some way. In any of these games. Holy shit. Roads rebuilt by other players. Holy shit. That's amazing. That's amazing. I never saw that in the last game to the point where I assumed you couldn't actually have roads appear that were constructed by other players. I'm amazed. I'm so happy. I don't have to jump mountains of supplies into building the roads anymore. Yay! Holy shit. The range it gives you on these. Oh, and on pickup? That's so fucking generous, and I love that. Alright. Now let's go. Oh, I should have grabbed that. Oh my god, look at all these roads. That's beautiful. Grab this shit.
Sign, Sam? I think someone might need help. I don't know, perhaps we could lend them a hand if we have time. And when we in turn need assistance, we can always build a sign of our own.
True. Oh my god, look at the little creature. Hang on. Oh no! I'm so sorry! I was just trying to look at you! Sam, stop walking! Dude, stop walking. Why are you still walking? little creature. Look at it. Hang on, hang on. Not what I meant to select. I want to select this. Give me your chiralium. Give me your ceramics. And your special alloys. Can I take any of this without going over? Yeah, no, okay. Now we got all this to bring back to our base. But hang on, where is the little critter still there? Look at him, he's friend-shaped. Look at him. Look at the little guy. Just me and a homie. I love him. Hell yeah. And that's gonna be it for this episode of Death Stranding 2. Well, next time we'll go drop off all of this shit we grabbed, and then we'll take a nap. Hope you've all been enjoying this episode, and cards appearing in just a moment. Love you very, very much, and ta-ta for now.